and while drinking the sap, and then the bird will come and God planned it for. He figured there were too many ants that harm the trees, so the sapsucker eats the plant.
Good. So also it keeps the sapsucker from eating too much of the tree, right? Too much of the sap. It'll fill up on ants as well.
Riley's lunchroom.
Hey, Kyle, what do we say? When you guys come back in from reading with the tears, you need to go in here quietly and tell the next person to tap on the shoulder.
Why did they get your glasses?
Okay. Let's move on. Jace, go ahead.
God planned for the sapsucker to eat sap from the trees. He also planned for the ants to eat some of the sap, because God knew that too many ants would destroy the trees and upset the balance of the forest community. He made the sapsucker so it would eat the ants. This is God's plan to keep ants from destroying plant life and to see that the sapsucker gets the food it needs.
Good. What is this? What is a sapsucker, by the way? Barker?
It's a type of insect.
A type of insect? What do you think? Dominic, what do you think?
It's a type of bird that pecks wood on a tree and gets ants off trees.
Okay, good. So it pokes. Why does it peck holes in the wood like that? It's part of its name. Kyle, why is it peck holes in the side of the tree?
So that ants don't destroy the trees.
Okay. Is that why it's pecking holes in the tree?
Oh, so that to get the bugs out.
Sort of. That's what a woodpecker normally will do. What does a sapsucker do? Drew.
It pecks holes because so when it pecks the hole, there would be sap in there, so it would eat this or
Good.
drink the sap.
Good. So what happens when you if you pick a tree and you scar the bark? So you notice how sap comes out. Or you'll see a tree that has things where it'll get if it gets hit by something or has cuts in the tree. You see the sap running out.
Yeah.
So that happens when it's kind of like.
It's blood sap. This is the tree's blood.
Well, so you could say that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's sticky blood.
Josh, pick up right there. Next page of ants.
Okay. Ants are not only insects in the forest. Millions of insects live here. Without birds to eat these insects, the insects would soon destroy the trees and other plant life of the forest.
Very good. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to hand you guys out a piece of paper. I would like you guys to pull out a pencil, please. Keep it on the same page. We're going to keep reading. I want you guys to write something down for me, okay? I would like you to think of a bird that lives around here. It could be any bird. We have a lot of birds that live around here. I want you to think of a bird that lives around here, and then I want you to think of some things that bird might eat, such as insects. What kinds of, if you're thinking of insects, I want you to think of a particular insect. We just learned about insects not so long ago. You can draw a short picture if you have time. I'll tell you when your time's up. So you got about 3 minutes to do this, so it shouldn't take you very long. Just I want you to think of a bird that lives around here and an insect. Don't say your answer out loud, just want everybody to have their own answers.
And these ones are